He'll reset. Nowitzki again for the lead. Bang!
What's up, Mavs fans? Welcome into All Things Mavs. I'm your host, Jimmy Crowther, and as you can tell, I'm not at my normal setup today. We're doing this show on the road, fresh off the 112-109 loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, as you can also probably tell, the face is shaved, and if you want to see that process go down, stay until the end of the video where my girlfriend actually got to shave my face, and you get to watch it all happen here on the channel because I love you guys. So you guys stay till the end and can watch that all happen. But I'm here to break down the loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, I do want to say that I'm sorry that this video is going out a little bit later because I'm on the road. Setup's a little bit different. Had a little issue with the original upload, but here we are. Now, first note here, Dallas didn't have five guys. We've talked about this. Everybody knows this. It's very obvious. No Josh Richardson, no Dorian Finney-Smith, and no Maxi Kleber. And when you're going up against one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference, the team that I still consider to be the favorites to come out of the Eastern Conference, you don't really have a great chance. And so the Mavs obviously lose this game, but they lost it a lot closer than I think people were ready for. And so the Mavs had a chance to win this game. So I'm not frustrated that Dallas lost. I'm frustrated with how they lost because they had a chance to win. The end of the fourth quarter comes down. The Mavs somehow brought it back. Actually, the lineup that brought it back within single digits was a lineup consisting of two rookies, Josh Green and Tyrell Terry, Tim Hardaway Jr., James Johnson, and Willie Cauley-Stein. Those five guys made it a single-digit game and gave Luka Doncic and the rest of the Mavs a chance to win it for them in the fourth. And so you come down at the end of the fourth quarter, the Mavs go down. They're down by 2 points. Go in with 30 seconds left. And Luka drives right and then draws a double team, finds Trey Burke at the top of the key. Trey Burke, wide open three, misses it, but the rebound comes off the left side of the rim, goes straight to Willie Cauley-Stein for his 10th rebound of the game. He had, or 11th rebound of the game, ended up having his third offensive rebound on this with about 14 seconds left on the shot clock, or on the clock as a whole. And Rick Carlisle has another timeout, and he doesn't use it. And Luka Doncic was frustrated with that. And usually I'm not very frustrated with Rick. I'm usually actually pretty pleased with Rick Carlisle. But not taking that timeout to get the ball back into the hands of Luka Doncic for the final possession was a terrible call by him, in my opinion. So Willie gets the ball. He gives it to Trey Burke. Trey Burke takes a three to try to win it. Trey Burke swings it to Kristaps Porzingis on the right side. He's way too deep for this three. Takes it anyway to try to give the Mavs the win. And the Mavs end up dropping the game because KP missed it badly. But I don't blame it on KP. I blame it on the fact that Rick didn't call the timeout at the end of the game. And I was pretty darn frustrated with that fact. So Mavs 4-game win streak is snapped. That's why you see the clean-shaven face. Again, stay till the end where you can, number one, meet my girlfriend, tell her how pretty she looks on camera. And number two, see her actually shave the stash completely off. And now Dallas drops to 6-5 on the season. They're one game above 500. But I'm more happy with this game than I am frustrated. I'm frustrated with how they lost, but the fact that Dallas was able to grit and grind out a win against a team in the Milwaukee Bucks who has a two-time MVP in their roster and in their starting five, like, Dallas shouldn't have ever been in this game. But this speaks to the greatness of Luka, and it speaks to, honestly, the coaching as a whole. The coaching for the game was good. The coaching in the clutch was bad. And we know that was part of Dallas's problem last year, was the clutch shooting, clutch scoring, and clutch coaching at times, too. And it happened tonight in a game that Dallas just couldn't pull out. And the biggest reason being two things. Number one, the Mavs couldn't rebound to save their lives. They let the Bucks get so many offensive rebounds. I'll check the box score right here for you off to my left. The Bucks ended up out-rebounding the Mavs 57-51. So actually not terrible, but the fact is the Bucks got 16 offensive rebounds. And a lot of those came on missed free throws because the Mavs kept sending Giannis to the line. Giannis couldn't make a free throw to save his life, and Dallas just couldn't get the board. And that was one thing that I was frustrated with Willie Cauley-Stein because usually I'm really happy with him. In the last game, we just saw him become a rebounding machine, and tonight he still had 11 boards, but he got out-muscled on so many by Brook Lopez and Giannis. And this is a game, obviously, like Willie's going to look way different against a team like Charlotte than he is against the Bucks. But it's a team where you got to put your muscle on and you got to show what you're made of on the boards, and he just didn't do that tonight. And rebounding killed the Mavs. Free throw shooting killed Luka. That was the biggest thing. Luka missed 4 free throws. He's 3 of 7 from the free throw line. If he would have made more, If he would have made all of his free throws, Dallas would have won this game. But, ifs, ands, and buts. You could say the same thing about Giannis. They would have blown the Mavs out if Giannis would have made all of his free throws. He missed 9 tonight. Dallas shooting was not great, but it wasn't terrible. 36% from beyond the three-point arc. KP looked pretty rusty in the first half. Second half, he looked pretty strong. Tim Hardaway Jr. had a great game, and I loved what I saw from both Tyrell Terry and Josh Green. Tyrell Terry came in. He had a crazy finish over Giannis Antetokounmpo for his only points of the game. Terry played 5 minutes. He scored 2 points on 1 shot, had 2 assists, and a steal, along with 1 rebound. I mean, that's pretty darn efficient if you ask me. A +1 in the box score. Josh Green defensively, again, I still think he should start over Wes Iwundu. Iwundu had a couple nice possessions defensively tonight, but Josh Green looked way better than him on both ends of the floor, I think. He didn't score, but defensively he looked really strong. I love Josh Green minutes. He gave some really high energy minutes tonight for a team that was desperately needing it. But the other guy I want to talk about is James Johnson. James Johnson off the bench has been changing this team. And tonight with 13 points, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 3 assists, 5 of 9 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, and one of those was a really clutch 3 that put the Mavs, I think it was tied at that point. And without him, Dallas wouldn't have even been in this game. He had the best plus-minus in the game at +11. It was by far the best, and I think he's going to continue to be a pivotal part of this Mavs team, especially on the defensive end, but playmaking as well, because he plays that point forward role that Dallas so desperately needed. So again, the loss is frustrating, but I mean, let's face it, let's be honest here. If Dallas had those 5 guys, they would have won this game. And if Dallas faces off against the Bucks in any kind of final situation, I know I'm getting crazy here, but let's say the Mavs can get to the finals and they play the Bucks at some point, whether it's this year or next, I'm picking Dallas. Dallas has been the better team 3 out of the last 3 games the Mavs and Bucks have played. They beat them twice last year. I think they were the better team tonight when it came down to pulling. Like, if the Mavs had their full roster, they would have been the better team. And I think they deserved to win, but they didn't get it out. And so, frustrating because of how they lost, because they had a chance to win the game, but just couldn't pull it off. So it is what it is. Oh well, this is kind of a game where I just kind of brush off and say, hey, we turn around, we play the Bulls on Sunday night. This is now a Mavs team that lost to the Bulls once, but they lost without Luka Doncic. So now you go up against the Bulls with Luka and Porzingis. And then the next night you play the Houston Rockets, and who knows who's even going to be available for them. So that's 2 really good opportunities to get 3 games over 500. I'm very encouraged by this game. I'm going to go to bed basically not upset that they lost, just again, upset with the fact that they had a chance to win. So, appreciate you guys tuning in, as always, here on All Things Mavs. If you want to watch my girlfriend shave my face and get it to what it is now, stay tuned for the very end of this episode. And since I didn't say it after she shaved my face, I'll say it now. Go Mavs, baby.